Hey Wonder Ones. It is with a delicious pleasure, a sense of vulnerability and a lot of excitement that I bring to you some big news from me. It's interesting, I put a post out yesterday saying I have some big news to share. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm a lot excited, and any guesses? And it's amazing how many people go straight to me being pregnant or that, getting engaged or those kind of things. And it's made me ponder on the energy of something big, because it is like a birth. There has been so much work, so much love poured into this thing that I want to introduce you to today, that there is a sense of nervousness around the vulnerability that it takes to present it to the world, to you. When we stop dreaming and desiring for something and put it out there, it becomes a reality, and we need to move into the next phase of its growth, of its evolution, of its existence. So for those of you who are practitioners, coaches, mentors, healers, those of you who are out in the world doing the work that you do, you might resonate with the feeling of the nervousness or the vulnerability that comes up around being seen or sharing your message. I had an interesting experience earlier this week where I had someone online comment about the authenticity of my message and my work. And it was actually one of the most wonderful experiences I could have had. It really showed me how far I've come, how much I believe in what I do, and that nothing anyone could say in this moment would ruffle my feathers or take me away from that. Such a soul deep truth. Since I was a kid, I've always felt like I'm here to do something big. And it's been such a journey to understand what that even meant, what that feeling inside meant, why I pursued this lifetime of performing arts, visual arts, event management. It all had this kind of big quality that allowed me to express myself in a creative way. I remember when shamanism found me and the incredible coming home feeling it was when I realized that everything I'd already been doing had a name, that it was actually an ancient practice that I knew somehow innately within me to follow that inner voice and that inner guidance, to speak to spirit, to connect to earth, to do my own form of ceremony and ritual. My connection to my starseed origins happened around 5 years ago. And since then, the awakenings and activations and ascension of my next level of spiritual awakening has peppered those years. It's been one big ride. So I know that all the years doing international, national, huge scale events in an event industry that really tested me at times, all my experience performing arts and dancing and speaking and even the debating team as a kid, all my spiritual experiences, the way I can speak to spirit, that I have connected to my Arcturian family, that I'm able to channel them now. All of this has led to now. All of this has led to me to be able to be ready to show up and ready to be of service with this, with the energy and frequency that all of this creates right now in this time and in this place. So, the big thing that feels big and exciting and a little bit nervous is something I've been working on for over a year. There is my creativity, my words. There is many, many people who've contributed to help me to bring this to life. And today, I would love to introduce you to the home where all of who I am, all of the soul work that makes up what I feel I'm here to do is housed. A place where people can connect in and understand what message I'm trying to give, the energetic transmission that I offer, and see the work that I'm here to share. I have a beautiful, stunning, very intricately done, and I express so much gratitude to all of those who have played a role in helping me create a beautiful new website. And for those of you who are like, a website, why is that big news? The amount of energy and time it takes to create these is astronomical. I've been working with businesses for years in my conscious business services realm, which I kind of was doing on the side of my event management, building websites, and it's a huge job. I've been working this year on writing the copy and formatting how other women's websites will be put together. And so I've just seen the amount of energy it takes. And it's not just a physical endeavor, it is an emotional one. It is an energetic one where we're faced up against, is this who I really want to claim myself to be? Does this represent all of me, all of my love, all of my skills, all of my experience in a way that's consumable and translatable, and will people get it? That nervousness sits there because I then put this out to the world. I birth this project. Now, for those of you who do programs or you are creating projects, you know that energy that it goes into creating something and then you give it out to the world. It's like a little bit of your soul. You're exposing yourself for feedback, for scrutiny, for judgment, for potential criticism, for ridicule. And it was a beautiful experience to have someone assess their view on me from my video on the other day. And it's like, you don't even know who I am. You don't know my story. Everyone is so right to have their opinion and their expression and be wherever they are in their own journey. You know, not everyone is destined to wake up in this lifetime. I feel very strongly that I have come here to be of service to the raising of consciousness on this planet. I use the modalities of shamanic practices, ceremony, and ritual to bring in a tangible experience to the intangibility of spirituality and energy. It's been the most amazing thing for me to target, to understand, to harness, to be able to bring that experience that I was having on this energetic level when I was hearing spirit and my guides and not knowing what to do with it. This is how I create my life with conscious intention. This is what I do. This is the work I do. This is who I am. And this is what I love. So I want to offer it to you now. Invite you to have a look at this piece of art that's been created. The photography that my beautiful friend has done for me on this website. The energy of the people who've helped me pull it together. The website development team. It is art. Digital art. And art comes in all forms and expression. I love weaving words and writing words and speaking, as you can see. And so that is my expression of creativity that is housed on a place that people can find me and connect with me. So over the next little while, I'm going to share more about my story. What's happened during my life that's brought me to this point. My spiritual awakening experiences have been something I've kept pretty close to my heart. They are, I don't know, the times that they happen, sometimes I'm like, am I crazy? Like, what is going on? And I've made a conscious decision to open up about them. So stay tuned on my YouTube channel, on my social pages. My handle is at I am Magenta Moon. And I look forward to opening you up potentially, sharing with you how I utilize ceremony, spirit, and energy to not only live an exceptionally joyous existence, but to create business in a way that I love, to serve my clients who work with me in my programs, in my healing sessions, and those of you who just watch the content that I put out on the social platforms. I use ceremony, spirit, and energy in everything I do, and it's completely transformed my conscious experience. So thank you to those of you who have supported my journey so far. If you feel to share my work at any time, come over to my different platforms and follow and support me there, I'd be so grateful. I'm here to share a message, an insight. I want to share channeling from the Arcturians. That's something else I haven't quite gone public with fully yet. And I feel like I can help, that what I'm here to do is to serve, and that what I give is of a high frequency that can help to activate and serve people's awakenings and just general life experiences. So thank you. I'd love to reintroduce myself. I'm Jen Magenta Moon, the ceremonialist, your shamanic practitioner, and a spiritual guide. Much love.